Hello, this is the IELTS Speaking full test. Now we are starting with part 1. Let's talk about cinemas. Did you go to the cinema a lot when you were a child? Do you still like the same films or movies that you liked when you were a child? Do you prefer to go to the cinema with friends or on your own? And why? Okay, now let's talk about cars. Did you enjoy traveling by car when you were a child? How important is the color of the car to you and why? What type of car would you most like to have in the future? Well, would you generally prefer to be a driver or a passenger in a car in the future? Okay, and now let's talk about email. Is email popular with everyone in your country? Do you send a lot of emails and why? Do you prefer to email people or speak to them on the phone and why? Do you think people will use email more or less in the future and why? Okay, let's talk about feeling bored. Do you often feeling bored? Did you ever find school boring when you were a child? What sort of things do you find most boring now? What do you do to stop yourself feeling bored? And why? Okay, now we are going to move on to part 2, and this is the cue card of part 2. Now you have 1 minute to prepare for the answer. Let's start. Okay, now you have 2 minutes to answer the question. Let's start. Okay, that's the end of the 2 minutes. And that's the end of part 2. Now we're going to move on to part 3. So we've been talking about the event, and now we're going to continue to talk about event. How can parents help children to get organized? On what occasions do people need to be organized? Does everything need to be well repaired? And the last thing, do people need others' help when organizing things? Okay, that's the end of the speaking test. Well done, and thank you. Goodbye for the next video.